Yo guys, Drain here and welcome to a new video. And today we will be building another castle. A few videos ago we made this one, a concentric castle. If you're interested, be sure to check it out. Anyways, for this castle I didn't really have any details. As you can see, this is all empty. I didn't have any buildings either. But for the new castle, I want to change it. For this one I'm going all out. So let's do this. So like you've seen in the title, we will be building a Motte and Bailey. I'll explain what exactly a Motte and Bailey is in a second, but first we need to build a hill and plan it out, and then that will help me explain it to you. So let's go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the planning is now done. So now, I guess I should tell you what the colors are about. So green, lime green is grass, that's gonna be a hill. Red is gonna be a wooden palisade, where you can see these things sticking out. There's gonna be a little building with a drawbridge, because between the palisade and this green line there's gonna be a ditch, so it's gonna go down real deep, and you have a big ditch around here and a smaller one around the hill. Then yellow is the pathways, orange is buildings, and cyan is actually fences. So like I said, there's gonna be a drawbridge here over the ditch, so you're gonna come in, and then you have a little open space with a well. On your left you have the stables. That right there is gonna be an area for chickens. Over to your right, this is a training field for melee. This is the house of the butcher, and this is the workspace of the butcher, because in here there are gonna be pigs, and inside this area we're gonna have horses. This building is the workspace of the farrier. This is just gonna be some hay storage. In this building there are gonna be some saddles. It also gains access to the horses, and you have a gate as well here. This is the house of the farrier. This is a storage silo for, I guess, what they eat. So storage silo for hay. In this rectangle here it's gonna be the archery range, where they can practice archery, and there's gonna be a back gate. So this is the workspace of the Fletcher. It's where he makes arrows. This is gonna be the barracks, the Great Hall. You can access this from this pathway. This is just general storage. Over here we have the house of the blacksmith, and this is his workspace. Another house here, and this is the armory slash weaponry. Then you can take this path that goes over the ditch. So via a drawbridge you can go up the hill, and this will be a wooden keep. So a Motte and Bailey is basically the Motte part of Motte and Bailey refers to this hill. The hill is called a Motte, and the area down here inside the palisade is called the Bailey, or the courtyard of the castle. So these were very early castles. So these were made from wood, so we don't really know what they look like, but this is kinda the concept. So because they were made from wood, they were very vulnerable to fire. That's why about 100 years later they vanished and people made stone castles. Anyways, like I said, I'm done planning. So I can now start building this. I'm not sure where I want to start. Maybe I could make this all grass and then start working on the palisade and the ditch, and then do the details inside of the castle. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Alright, so gonna turn that to grass, gonna make a wooden palisade. I'm gonna dig this out. So let me do that and I'll be back when it's finished. Alrighty, it's done. So like I said, I did the palisade. Basically some wooden beams that go up, and we got the motte here, and in here there's gonna be a wooden keep, and we got a ditch going all around this and all around that. So as you can see, it's pretty deep, so attackers are not gonna be happy when they see this. So what I need to do now is build up these what are they called? Gatehouses? Although it's not really a gate, it's a drawbridge. Basically I need to build up these buildings that have a drawbridge. Alright, so let's now jump into a time lapse where I finish this thing. Let's go! Oh my goodness, it is done. It looks awesome. This is a very unique type of castle. I've never built one before. It was very interesting to build. But yeah, when I was building this, I realized that I didn't nearly have enough space to fit everything in. I mean, we got a farmer, a farrier, a blacksmith, a fletcher. We don't have anything like a bakery, buttery. We don't have anything like that. There are just a lot of things that didn't fit in this castle. So sorry about that, but there are a few other things that I managed to fit in. So if you actually go into the castle from the front, so this is the banner for this castle. We got the drawbridge, we got the ditch going all around. This little building, you can actually go up and control whoever is going in and out. I didn't build the mechanism for the drawbridge because that's in this scale that's very difficult to do in Minecraft. So anyways, yeah, if you come in on your right, over here, we have a training area for melee. So you got a little bench here, and a little shack where they store wooden weapons. So they can train here to fight with each other or fight against these things here. And yeah, it's a nice little area. And in the middle of this kinda, this is like the central point of the whole thing, we have a well, as you can see. Now if you're on a horse, of course you would like to have some stables here, so that's what I made. We got stables, we got water here, we got hay on the ground, and between these buildings we have the chicken thingies. Yay, there are chickens here. I had an open space, so we have a fletcher in this castle and he needs feathers, so I decided to put some chickens there. Let's first go here. So first building you see here is the farrier. This is the guy that fixes the horseshoes, makes the horseshoes and stuff like that. Got a pig pen over here. We got some hay storage because this is where the horses are at. So they got a grassy field here. So the horses have their water. They have their hay here. Yeah, they just have a really nice area. And in here we have some saddles, we have leads, we have horse armor. I'm not sure if horse armor existed in the time of Motte and Bailey's. And this is just another way to get inside of this thing. Now this house with the little silo here on the side. So this is just the house of the farmer. Got a nice desk, a nice bed, some bookshelves. Got this money. But if we go back to the pigs, this is actually for a butchery. So got the meat drying here, and we got a workbench. But anyways, this is the butcher's house. The interiors of these houses are pretty much the same. I guess that was this section. Now we can go here. This is the barracks. So this is, I think, the biggest building in this castle. So they got their table here where they can eat. Let's just forget the fact that there's not a single kitchen in this whole castle. So this is where they sleep. Everyone has their money and their weapons in their chest. If we can actually go back inside, we can go in between these houses. Got some little benches here. We can go in between, and we got this little open space here. So this building is the Great Hall. Again, we have the banners everywhere, and we got a little throne and some benches where people can sit, and the occasional chicken behind the window. This is the blacksmith, so this is his work area. So he got his fire, his anvil, the water, and we got the blacksmith house. So it's just his house where he lives. Again, the interiors of these things are pretty much the same. If you're wondering why I have sticks and an ink sac in here and books, that's because I guess that's how they used to write, with sticks and ink. So these guys have books so they can write down, in this case, what he has made and how much he thinks it's worth. And for example, if he sells a sword, he can write down like how much he made from it and stuff like that. This is the Fletcher's house. So he got his proudest pieces on the wall here. And we also have an armory and weaponry. So here you just have all kinds of weapons and armor. And this house is for food storage. So we got melons, pumpkins, and everything else you would ever need. Again, let's just forget the fact that we don't have a kitchen here. So we had a melee training area right there. But we also need a training area for archers. So we got an archery range here. They can stand in between these things on a safe distance from each other and shoot at not the grass but the things there, the targets. And you can see that there is actually a little bit of a path that goes back here, because this is where the Fletcher works. So we got his flint, his string, his sticks, and his beeswax in this little cup, if you use your imagination. So that's what he uses to make bows, make arrows, make crossbows. Oh yeah, and we have a little area for the farmer. So this is just some wheat and beetroot. I think I got everything. So you can go up the drawbridge, over the second moat slash ditch. I guess there's no water in it, so it's called a ditch. And you can go up the pathway and see the majestic keep. Yeah, I tried. I tried so many designs for a wooden keep, but it was so ugly. So I'm sorry. I just went with this. I mean, I think it looks good. There's a lot of detail in it, as you can see in the walls here. We got 4 towers. Yeah, I just couldn't do this. So I made all of this, but I didn't do the most important building of the whole castle. But anyways, yeah, this was a fun thing to build. I really like it. We can also see this thing in nighttime. I lit everything up. And yeah, this is just another castle that I've built. Like, I've built a lot of castles. Like, a lot. So now you can see what I meant with the hill, which is called a Motte, and the ditch going all around. So if we go up, I should probably make it daytime again. YouTube compression won't like it when I leave it at nighttime. So yeah, it's kind of like an H shape. So now you can clearly see where the keep was supposed to be, the wooden palisade that goes all around, and inside this part it's called the bailey. But yeah, this was the castle. This was a really fun thing to build. Alright, that was it for this video. I want to thank you very much for watching. I had a lot of fun building this castle. I think it looks awesome. I'm proud of this castle. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye.